As you know, our woodland's in big trouble. We've got ash dieback, which is affecting quite a lot of trees in this wood. We've got disease in the oak, elm, even sycamore. So in this little bit of woodland I've got, I'm managing it. I'm trying to keep on top of it. If I see any problems with the ash, I'm having to fell them. Mainly in the areas where I know people can get to and where it can pose a health hazard. In the middle of the wood where there's no access, I'm going to try and leave some habitat for birds and bats. But around the edges and on the walkways, I'm going to have to act quickly and fell them. I'm also clearing a few areas. You can see this area behind me had a few ash and a few sycamore. A few showing signs of trouble. So I felled this area. The plan was to let it naturally regenerate, which it has done. There's a lot of ash trees growing up and lots of sycamore. But I am trying to get some new species into the wood. So when I found young saplings in dark areas of the wood, I brought them here and put tree guards around them. They've been quite successful. Some hazel growing within it. I've planted some hazel all around the area. Lots of bluebells come up, and wood anemones, wild garlic, stuff that weren't there before when it was too dark. The only downside to that is brambles growing up. So I've had to keep a check of the brambles. I've recently just cleared a big area to the right of me. I plan on putting a few more species of flowers in there. And the problem being is that the ground's so dense with moss and grass. I've almost got to strip all that back and let the seeds germinate in the soil, acting almost like a wild boar would do. Open the soil up, let the plants grow. Obviously, using the woodlands as a source of fuel for the house. As some of the ash trees are coming down, I've stacked them up, cut them up, dried them, and again, this winter I plan on taking a few more down. I mean, the deer have been a problem. That's the reason I've got the tree guards up. You can see signs of damage all around the wood. The deers have been nipping the edges of buds off. I mean, I love to see deer. I mean, I do love roe deer, but they do create problems. And the muntjac as well. This is the first tree I want to cut down. It's an ash tree. It's already got signs of ash dieback in its crown. It's got a lot of new shoots coming out, which indicates it's under stress. So the main reason it's an area I want to clear and let more light in this area. So this will come down nicely. Be able to cut this up for firewood. I'll take that as a win. In fact, it came slightly to the left and it took out a hazel stool. But I think it's salvageable. So I've just got to buck it up now I can cut it up, split it another day. Well, I've done what I consider to be the worst job, and that's cutting off the small branches. I've stacked them over there into a brush pile. The birds like to roost in there, robins and blue tits. But I will grade that eventually. I'll take some of the good firewood out of there and let the small bits rot down. I've already cut up some branches, the smaller ones, but just got to buck up the main trunk now. And I can leave that to split another day. I think I've been quite lucky. It's fallen in between some hazel stands, but it's not taking any out. Being quite lucky. But it's opened up now. It's made a nice clear area. I can plant more trees, so I introduce more species. Everything's cut up, we're all stacked. I can cut this up another day. Plan to empty this of all the dry firewood and put this in, and it'll stay in there for a year or two until it's well seasoned. Got this to cut up in a lot of small branches. I'm going to leave some wood to rot down, the brush piles there for the birds to roost in. But everything else is clear, the ground's clear, so this extra light, the seeds will germinate and there'll be new flowers and trees growing, regeneration. I do plan on planting some in this area, maybe some silver birch, beech, even some sweet chestnut or poplar. Yeah, just get a few more species in the wood. So we can get cleared away now, have a break and something to eat, bit of a rest. That's one good thing about cutting a tree down, it's got plenty of tables. I'm just going to get myself a coffee, I'm going to do some hard-boiled eggs. That's what I seem to eat when I'm doing work like this. I haven't got time for a fire, so just something quick and easy. YouTube Shorts. I think I've mistaken. Need to get more views than I thought you would need for YouTube Shorts to earn any revenue from the adverts. Turns out you got to get 3 million views. 3 million views. I've been doing YouTube videos for about 10 years and I think I've got 1.3 million views in them 10 years, so to get 3 million views on YouTube Shorts. Now YouTube's screwing the smaller channels. I mean, there's adverts everywhere. Every time you watch one of my videos or other people's videos, there's 2 or 3 adverts. So yeah, YouTube don't like small channels. They'll take the money off the adverts, but not give it back. So I think it's going to be a while before I get any revenue from my videos. It's not a problem. I'm not bothered. It's just a shame you've got to watch adverts in my videos. I'd rather be no adverts. No, but YouTube don't like small channels, do they? So, just no more videos from me in the future. No YouTube Shorts. I think a minute's not enough time to get your point across. And shooting in portrait. Who shoots in portrait when you're outdoors? It's landscape, isn't it? So, it doesn't even make sense. So, it is what it is. I'm not bothered. I'm not bitter. But yeah, just apologise if you have to watch adverts in my videos, and I don't like them. I think what they're trying to do, I think YouTube are trying to force people to pay to go advert free, because there's nothing more annoying than watching a nice relaxing video and halfway through an advert pops up. Oh well. It is what it is.